are the good guys of the comic book world, but now for the first time ever, Clark Kent and Bruce Wayne are suiting up for the big screen together, facing off in an epic battle that might just become an epic partnership. ABC's Chris Connolly goes behind the scenes with Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill in Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice.
He may be the new man in the bat suit, with major bat boots to fill, but Ben Affleck says he's long been drawn to the depths of the Dark Knight.
Batman's the most interesting superhero in a way because he's the most human. You know, he's the most like us, and he can be kind of broken, which is really fascinating to be coupled with all this heroic stuff.
The movie pits the two mightiest icons of the DC Comics universe against each other.
Stay down! If I wanted it, you'd be dead already.
Yet its stars know Batman vs. Superman is the wait, what? Of movie titles.
It's counterintuitive because you think A, like, well, they're both good guys, and B, how could Batman really fight Superman since Superman's, you know, an alien and way stronger than him and invulnerable?
If you were to just have a head-to-head Batman against Superman, you know, punch-up, we all know who wins.
Batman vs. Superman uses multiple story strands and Jesse Eisenberg's string-pulling villain to put its do-gooders at odds, starting with a reprise of the end of Man of Steel and its destruction of Metropolis.
You do have to realize that there is collateral damage which happens with that, and someone's going to get blamed. And that someone happened to be Superman.
It was important to sort of see that, yeah, there's consequence. It would be amazing if Bruce Wayne witnessed that.
He has the power to wipe out the entire human race, and if we believe there's even a 1% chance that he is our enemy, we have to take it as an absolute certainty. And we have to destroy him.
As he takes on 32-year-old Henry Cavill's Superman Clark Kent, Affleck at 43 is the oldest actor ever to be cast as Batman Bruce Wayne.
I pursued Ben because I wanted a Batman that had been Batman for 20 years. He had the experiences that we know sort of collectively in pop culture. I felt like that character had a chance against Superman because he could outthink him.
I wanted to be in one of these movies that was ballsy and that had something to say, you know, and I wanted to do a movie that my kids would think was cool. My son thinks it's cool.
Samuel, the youngest of his kids with Jennifer Garner, led Affleck to meet the actor who excelled for director Christopher Nolan in the 3 Batman epics that elevated the genre and grossed more than $1 billion domestic.
I was in literally in a costume shop. And not only that, but my son was really into Batman, wanted to get a Batman costume. So I was in the Batman aisle, and I hear this voice like, "Hey, Ben, is that you?" And I turn around, and that's my bad impersonation of Christian Bale's voice, who I didn't even realize was British. You know what I mean? The guy is such a good actor. I'm like, wait a minute, you don't talk like that, you know? And it's Christian, and he's incredibly sweet, really cool, and he's talking to me about going off and doing the movie, and he's like, listen, make sure they put a zipper in that suit. I couldn't take a piss for 3 movies. So, sound advice.
Inside the suit, a physique painstakingly primed to superhero standards. An absolute necessity, given Cavill's Instagrammically impeccable pecs.
That was very daunting. I thought, if I have to be as in good a shape as this guy, I think I'm in trouble. I worked out for almost a year before this movie started to get into becoming a superhero at my advanced age, and that does not come easy. So that's what audiences have come to expect. I look at the Adam West Batman now, and I think, God, this guy's got away with murder.
Affleck should know.
Someone's in need.
He was in his less muscular mid-30s when he put on the supersuit to play TV's Man of Steel star George Reeves in 2006's Hollywoodland.
I need to go and have a look at that. For no other reason than maybe I can just make fun of Ben on the press tour.
Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice cues fanboys and girls that director Zack Snyder is also looking to amass the Justice League, DC's all-star array for future Avenger-style films, with this butt-kicking super sylph making her big screen debut.
She with you?
I thought she was with you.
My most fun day on the set was when my kids came to set and saw us in the costumes, and my son was like, "Is that the real Wonder Woman?" I was like, "Yes, that actually is the real Wonder Woman. You're finally seeing the real one."
How about when kids see you? What's it like when a child comes across and recognizes kind of who you are? What's that like to be on the other end of?
That is probably the scariest part of this, because when a child sees you and sees you as Superman, there is a lot of responsibility there not to mess up. You're often not expecting it. It's the last minute where, a parent just thrusts their child in front of you, and you have to say just the right things. And you never know what a kid's going to ask either, because kids are honest.
Audiences expected to flock to its March 25th opening will be honest as well. With Snyder looking to show Batman vs. Superman is a worthy successor to Nolan's film. And Affleck eager to provide more than just moral support as his director turns 50. Are you going to do anything special for him in honor of his 50th?
I'm going to give him a lap dance. Yeah. It's the only gift I can be sure he won't give back. And he can't re-gift.
For Nightline, I'm Chris Connolly in Los Angeles.